Might have been muted the whole time. Testing. We're working. Off we go. We're in the top of the first.
Hard base hit to left field.
Sorry, we're catching up to you late.
Stops.
But let me get you caught up. Tegan Carey just ripped a single to left on a 3-1 count. Enzo Apodaca led off the first with a walk.
Got in the 3-hole. John Flores.
So we are onto the third hitter of the inning. John Flores now stepping up with 2 on, nobody out. Enzo Apodaca out at second, walk. Tegan Carey first, drive single to left. First baseman holding Tegan on because, well, you might steal second with a runner there. And Flores is ready. Inside move, flips it back there. Larson Immig on the mound. So Immig on the mound for the home team. We are at of the Firebird Cup. First pitch to Flores is ready. Runners go. Takes it on the inside half. Enzo gets in there easy. Carey gets the backside steal. Good take there by Flores to let him run. So you got the stolen base by Carey and Enzo. And now you go 1 ball, no strike to Flores with 2 runners on and nobody out. Coach moves the infielders back a little bit. Whoa, 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 we're first inning. We're not going to play up on the grass yet. First pitch, first strike on the outside corner, taken down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Flores. Enzo Apodaca at third, Tegan Carey at second, nobody out, top of the first. Dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm going to mess with the view a lot today, folks, and I'm going to even see if I have any way that I can possibly get follow the ball a little bit. So it's tough for me. That means I got to talk and pay attention to the camera and watch the game. But I'm going to try it because the view, when we zoom in, looks good. So 1, ripped on the ground out to second base. That's going to get a run across the board. So 1 run in on the ground out by Flores. I'm sure he would have rather put that ball in the gap and kept the big inning going, but did get that run across there in the first. And of course, I forgot to move the camera, so all you saw was make contact. John Blackford now at the plate. He's trying to get his job done, get that second run of the inning in. Fastball on the outside corner, called strike 1. Flores with the RBI ground out. Tegan Carey singled the second batter of the inning. He's now over at third base with 1 out, so a big at-bat here to try and get this second run across the board. Down and away. Did not go on the check swing. Evens the count up at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on third. It's the visitors. We're in the top half of the first, and the visiting team's got a 1-0 lead already. Immig steps off, going to reset, get on the same page with his catcher. Blackford wiggles the bat. He's ready to go. Immig comes set, and the 1-1. Middle of the plate, fouled, straight back off the Silver Monster, right into the dumpster. Now Blackford's got a job to do here. Got to get the ball up the middle of the field. Got to put the ball in play here. Give yourself a chance to get that second run. Take an early lead here. Fastball misses up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 now to Blackford. And the pitch. Excuse me, that was a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Cade Fretz.
So that's the second out of the inning. Cade Fretz to the plate with 2 outs, runner on third. Tegan Carey still over there. Third base looking for a way to get that second run across the board. Big rip, popped up down the right field line. Right fielder chasing it down the line. He catches it just in foul territory. And that is the third out of the inning. So the inning starts off pretty well, then goes 1, 2, 3. They do get one, push one across the board, and it's 1-0 visitors as we go to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, Cade Carney going to lead off for the home team.
Tyler, where's your music, man?
On the hill is, I'm not sure, that's Enzo.
Tyler, we need your music, dude. Who? Playboy Cardi. Who's that?
First pitch called, a strike, bottom of the zone. Enzo Apodaca on the mound. Just misses down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You mean Juice World or Juice World? Juice World. Not World. World.
1-1 now. First hitter in the bottom of the first. Paints the outside corner, down and away. Called, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Off we go. Breaking ball misses down and away. Catcher tries to glove it and misses it. Got to get sure the coaching staff will remind him there. With 2 strikes, we got to have body on that ball. We get a hitter swinging at a ball. We got to block it. 2-2 now to Carney. The 2-2 misses up. Ball 3. 3-2 now to the leadoff here in the bottom of the first. Fastball down and in, hits up the middle. Second baseman can't quite get there. Carney going to single out into center field on the ground.
How about Jackson Estes?
Carney singles up the middle, brings up Jackson Estes. Carney at first, still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. That was the first hitter of the inning. Enzo Apodaca, the lefty, comes set. And the pitch. Gets it up a little bit, swing and a miss. Oh, 1 pitch now. Fastball down and in, fouled off down the right field line. Takes the count to 0-2 now. So Enzo got a little bit of a control of the count here, can nibble a little bit. He's very good at that. Also got to keep Carney close over there at first base. Lifts up, picks him off. Bad throw by the first baseman, and Carney's able to get back. So your first baseman just let it go way too early. Had to run at him a step or two. Had to at least see what was going on. He did a good job. He went out and got it and just let it go quick and not notice that Carney had put on the brakes. That's when you got to keep that rundown going a little longer. So Carney gets picked off and is able to get back, and we're still 0-2 on Jackson Estes. Another pick. Carney gets back. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, bottom of the first, 1-0 visitors. Slide step, catcher should have a lot of time. Throw goes in, Carney still beats it. So Carney with a stolen base. The pitch missed, so that's ball 1. So 1-0 on Estes. Carney now at second base, looking to try and get this game tied up. Now Apodaca ready in the 1-2. Off the glove of the catcher. Misses down and away. That might have been a strike if he caught it. It was close. Instead, it's a pass ball, and that moves Carney up to third with nobody out. Fastball misses up. Well, 3-2 now. Nobody out. Estes trying to work his way on base. Enzo trying to leave him out there.
There it is.
Down and away. Got the call down for ball 4. So that puts runners at first and third. And now you got Spencer Thomas coming to the plate with Carney at third, Estes at first, and nobody out. So the home team trying to fight back here and see if they can push a couple runs across. Picked him off again. And now the first baseman waits too long.
Got it!
And then they pick off Carney at third. So that is a huge out for the visiting team as they go a 1-3-5 pickoff. And they ended up picking off 2 guys in one play and got the out at third base on Cade Carney. So 1 big out now runner at second, and a much better opportunity for Enzo to try and work his way out of this inning. First pitch misses down. Ball 1 to Spencer Thomas. 1-0 to Thomas. Jackson Estes out at second base now as the tying run here in the bottom of the first. Fastball paints the inside corner. Good pitch there by Enzo. One and one now to Thomas. Enzo comes set. Pick in at second base. Oh boy, it was close. It was close as they picked in, dived the call. It was bang, could have went either direction. Ends up being a safe call. So Thomas gets back in there safe. And Enzo getting ready to toe the rubber and deliver the 1-1 pitch to Spencer Thomas. Bounces in there. Catcher picks it clean. Throws it in the dirt. John Flores is going to chase him down in the rundown. He flips it over to Tegan Carey. And another free out on the bases. That's going to be a 2-5-6 caught stealing for the second out. So you got a 1-3-5 pickoff and a 2-5-6 caught stealing. And now Enzo's got nobody on, 2 outs. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1-2, 2 outs, nobody on.
No issues. No issues.
The 1-2, breaking ball. Oh, and the catcher, I think, got fooled by the breaking ball, started to block when it looked like it was probably a strike. Got crossed up and decided he was going to block on a ball that was in the strike zone, and that, welcome to the preseason. The 2-2 ripped into center field. Center fielder takes a couple steps back, might have been able to catch that, but with 2 outs, nobody on, probably the smart play, keep it in front.
Ryan Plotnia.
So a single by Spencer Thomas into center field. A soft liner. Brings up Ryan Clotnia with 2 outs.
You're going to smell that one.
Clotnia was the closer last year. Have to assume he's going to be on the mound as well for the Firebirds this year. Fastball away, tips off the catcher's glove.
Stop laughing, boys.
Throw it! Throw the ball!
Oh my God. And the catcher threw it, wasn't paying attention. The runner went from first to second on the wild pitch, then from second to third because the catcher wasn't paying attention. Catcher tries to throw the ball to third and throws it 30 feet wide of third base. The third baseman, John Flores, had no chance to grab it. And from a wild pitch, Spencer Thomas scores the tying run. So that was some ugly baseball right there. An E2 to get to second, and an E2 to get to third, and or an E2 to get to third and an E2 to get home. And boy, that wasn't pretty. And welcome to preseason fall baseball for kids that just aren't quite dialed in yet. Count goes to 2-1 on Clotnia. Now 2-2 as he takes a big swing and a miss. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now. And the 2-2. Breaking ball down and in. Called strike 3.
Okay, the home team gets on the board. We've got a tie game after 1.
So after 1, we're even up and we go to the second. Off we go to the top of the second. Cooper Jacobson leading off against Larson Emig. First pitch, change up, slides it over the outside corner. Called strike 1. 0-1 now to Jacobson. We're in a 1-1 game here in the top of the second. Both teams pushed a run across in the first. Fastball away, just missed. 1-1 now to Jacobson. Emig had a decent first inning, got in a little bit of trouble. The first 2 guys got on, and then he went 1-2-3 and just gave up the 1 run. Breaking ball misses down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, top of 1. This is the Firebird Cup, game number 6. Firebird Cup. Close enough. Good swing and a miss there. Good pitch by Emig. These are Chaparral versus Chaparral kids, all levels, freshman all the way to senior. We don't have a team made yet officially, so anybody can come out and participate. Big rip, fouled off over the third base dugout. 2-2 still to Cooper Jacobson. Jacobson looking to fight his way on. And the 2-2. Fouled it off at home plate. Good AB going. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Top of 2. Fastball misses up, 3-2. Good job by Jacobson battling here, trying to fight his way on base, give his team a chance to get something going. 3-2 to Jacobson. Emig probably wants to just pour it in there and make him swing it. The 3-2. Fastball down and in, fouled off again. The 9th pitch of the at-bat here for Jacobson, so he's got a real good AB going. Fastball down and away, misses down, base on balls. So good job there by Jacobson. Drew Chirazo now to the plate, so great at-bat there by... Is it Dickinson? I thought you said it was Jacobson. I had Jacobson. I had Dickinson written down in the first place. Sorry, Dickinson. So Cooper Dickinson worked the walk, and Drew Chirazo now looking to fight his way on base. Misses down and away. I lost track of the count. I don't know if it's 1-0 or 2-0.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes now to Chirazo. Emig trying to prevent a big inning here. Got to get that second guy. Ripped on the ground in between first and second. That one's going to roll through the infield. Ball comes back into the shortstop. And the visiting team's got something going with a little ground ball that finds a home. Gets out into right field.
Chippendale.
And you got first and second, nobody out for Andrew Chippendale. Now he's got to find a way to keep the inning going. Turn this into a big inning. He squares the bunt. Gets the bunt down to the pitcher on the ground. Pitcher comes set, flips it over to first base. Throw goes back into third. And Cooper Dickinson just about got picked off on the bunt play. So the bunt goes 1-3.
Cooper Jacobs.
So the out at first base is on Chippendale. That's the first out of the inning. Dickinson moves up to third. Chirazo to second. And Cooper Jacobs now digs in, trying to push another run across the board and take the lead. 1 out, 2 on. And the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, called strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball in, popped up on the right side. Tough play for the first baseman. It's going to be close. It drops. It drops fair. Oh, it drops foul. All right, we got a foul call. We don't have...
All right, I'm gonna go take that little thing out and see if I can find a place to like stick it up there. See if that does something. Maybe it's overheating in that bag.
Ground ball out to second base. That's going to get a run across. Throws it in there. And then the base runners get picked off again as the base runner rounds the bag. Same old story. Can't round a bag with a ball in the infield. You got to know where the baseball is, and you surely can't round and think you're going to score without the third base coach telling you to round it right there. So it's a routine ground out. RBI ground out by Cooper Jacobs, which pushes the second run across for the visitors. But then Drew Chirazo gets picked off at third on a back throw after the throw went into first base for the third out. That's a 3-5 put out to end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the second. We'll be back in a minute.
Keanu Spencer.
We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Keanu Spencer against Enzo Apodaca. 2-1 lead for the visitors. Fastball misses way up and away. One ball, no strikes. Fastball away, call the ball, up and away. 2-0 now. Spencer trying to find his way on.
Still doing it?
And distorted. We're watching to see if we're losing connection here. There's a fastball line up in the middle of the zone, called strike. So I'm seeing some distortion here on the screen. So we don't know if you folks are experiencing the in and out audio that we know we had a little bit of yesterday. The 2-1. Middle, big, swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Enzo evens it back up. We're in the bottom of the second. 2-1 visitors. And the 2-2 to Spencer. Misses down and in. Ball 3. Enzo had some long pitch at bats in his first inning. Had quite a few 5, 6, 7 pitch at bats. There's a fastball down and away, fouled off. Good pitch there and a good job by Spencer. Hit a 22 pitch first, did Enzo, and now he's in a long at bat against Keanu Spencer. The 3-2, up and away, swing and a miss. One down now.
Receiver.
Landon Sievert now to the plate with one out in the bottom of the second. 2-1 visitor, excuse me. Enzo Apodaca. Oh, 0-1 now to Sievert, and the pitch. Down and in. Went away, then came in. 2 good pitches there by Enzo. And now he's in control of the count at 0-2. Out of the windup and the 0-2. Paints the outside corner. Good job there by Sievert to foul it off. Down and away. Another beautiful day here at Jerry Dawson Field. No wind. No wispy light clouds, and just a beautiful day to be at the yard. The 1-2, down and in, fouled away again. Boy, he's going in and out, rocking chairing him right now, in and out and in and out. Still 0-2. Misses up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Enzo's pitch count, as I said before, piling up a little bit. 35 already with 1 out in the second. Step off, restart here, get on the same page with the catcher. The 1-2. Misses in, a little bit down. 2-2 now. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second. Firebird Cup game number 6. That one misses up and away. And once again, the pitch count piling up as we get to another full count pitch. There's a fastball in, kind of flipped out to right field. It falls in front of the right fielder. So Sievert with a soft line drive to right that falls in front of the right fielder for a base hit.
Betting Cooper Jackson.
Brings up Cooper Jackson. Now you got to run around first Sievert. Jackson at the plate. Enzo picks over. Sievert gets back easy. Enzo comes set. And the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Good job getting ahead. Fouled it off down the right field line. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Sievert at first. The 0-1. Down and away, hit hard to right field, but right at him. Right fielder barely has to move. So good job by Cooper Jackson there. Hit that ball hard, just right at him. We'll call that L9 for the second out of the inning. So after a leadoff strikeout,
Jackson Babillon.
we have Jackson Babillon coming to the plate. 2 outs now in the bottom of 2. Enzo 38 pitches into his outing. Picks over just to make sure. Got to figure this home team's really needs to try and get Sievert into scoring position. At least get a chance to tie this thing up. So they are, Enzo trying to keep him close over there. If he runs, he'll be going on first move. Fastball misses down and away. Don't recognize a lot of the kids out here. I give you who's at some of the positions. I know that Tegan Carey's out at short. John Flores is over at third. That's about all I got. I don't really know many of the other kids. Runner goes. Catcher mishandles it a little bit. Still gets it in there in time. And it's a caught stealing out at second base. So Sievert gets caught stealing at second. A good throw by the catcher. And that ends the inning where Jackson Babillon will get to lead off next inning. And we go to the top of the third in a 2-1 game. And ready to go in the Top of the third. Leading off is Ryan somebody. What's Ryan's last name? Do we know? Or maybe his last name's Ryan. A little ground ball out to short. Fielded clean. Flip it on over. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Enzo Apodaca.
That brings up the top of the order, Enzo Apodaca. He does not have an official at-bat. Walked in the first. Enzo was able to come around and score the first run of the game for the visiting team. Still facing Larson Emig, I believe.
Check.
Fastball away, big swing and a miss, fouled off. Good rip there by Enzo. Good start getting ahead by Emig. I need to make sure that this is still Emig. Same pitcher? Yep, okay. All right, so we're 0-1 on Enzo. Emig, the 0-1. Breaking ball, tries to get in the outside corner. Can't get it to wrap around there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Enzo walked and then moved up to second on a base hit by Tegan Carey in the first and stole third. Fastball down and away, misses down. 2-1 now to Enzo, trying to get the inning going. The 2-1. Ripped on the ground out to second base. Second baseman gives a little ground and then it comes up on him hard. Not a lot I don't think that Cade Carney could do there unless he came and got that ball. But it looked like it hit the back lip a little bit and that thing popped up on him pretty hard. So a ground ball single for Enzo Apodaca. He's over at first. Tegan Carey up now. He singled into left center field his first at bat and stole second base. Advanced to third before the inning ended, but wasn't able to push across that next run in the first. So Carey 1 for 1. Emig picks over on Enzo. I think it's not a surprise that Enzo's going to try and run here. Got to try and get into scoring position. Tegan's been pretty hot so far this tournament. I don't know if they've got him out or not, but there's another rip. That ball's into left field for a base hit. So a clean base hit for Tegan. He's 2 for 2. And that brings up John Flores, who grounded out to the second baseman his first at-bat, 0 for 1. He pushed Enzo Apodaca across in his first at-bat, which got the first run of the game across. And we have a mass meeting going on at the mound. Looks like Coach Spencer wants to talk to Emig a little bit, try and get him calmed down here as we're trying to keep this inning from getting out of hand. So after a ground out to lead off the inning, Enzo Apodaca singles to right, Tegan Carey singles to left. That brings up Flores with Blackford on deck. And there you rarely see him because he's just on and off so quick. And we're ready to go. Where Mr. Ron Stone can join me on the broadcast. There go the runners. Flores rips one out to second base off Carey's glove. He looks at home. Flores beats it. And that, oh, sorry, Carney. I am going to mess that up all year long if those two are the double play combo. There's just no way I'm going to get Carney and Carey right ever. And you know what, Mr. Stone? Because of what my salary is, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
So a rocket by Flores out to second base. Carney is able to knock it down. That's going to load the bases. I'm going to give Flores a single on that ball because he's my son. But I don't know. In a game that might be an error, but who cares? Nobody's keeping track. So we got bases juiced, 1 out. And we have, let me find out who's pitching. Who's pitching, boys?
Jack Pepler.
Jack Pepler. Mr. Jack Pepler is toeing the rubber for the home team. And we're going to sign off for just a second and see if we can figure out some mics. Sorry, folks, we're back. First pitch by Pepler misses down and in. So we have bases juiced, 1 out. You got Apodaca at third after a single, Carey at second after a single, Flores at first after a single. Big swing and a miss there by Jack Blackford. Good pitch by Pepler there. Left it on the way on the outside half. He's looking to try and get that double play ball. Give himself a chance to get out of this inning with 1 out. Towering pop-up in the infield. Pitcher's calling it right now. First baseman does a good job and calls him off. So that's a pop-up in foul territory for a huge second out of the inning.
Cade Fretz.
And that brings up Cade Fretz. He flew out to right last time. So now with bases juiced, 2 outs, the home team looking to try and get out of this thing. And the pitch. Down the middle, taken for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, bases loaded. Apodaca looking for a way to get in from third base, try and get that next run across. Off speed, a little down and away, swing and a miss. Kind of fooled him a little bit there. Now it's 0-2. Fretz has got some work to do here, and Pepler trying to clean up this inning and get out of here. Apodaca looking for a ball in the dirt. Misses way up and away. Have a waste pitch there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. We are sitting high above Jerry Dawson Field in the palatial press box, furnished by Mr. Ron Stone. Ripped in the ground in between short and third. Shortstop gets there. Can't make it clean. That's a base hit anyway. Even if he fields that ball clean, he really has no play.
Jacob Dickinson.
So that's going to be an infield single. RBI as Enzo Apodaca scores to make the score 3-1 now. And that brings up Cooper Dickinson, who had a long at-bat last time and ended up walking. So the visiting team here hoping they can push another run across here. The hits are starting to pile up for the visitors as they lead 3-1. First pitch misses in. Ball 1. As I said, Dickinson last at-bat had a long at-bat. Had a 10-pitch walk last time up, so a really good at-bat for Cooper. Fastball away, kind of guys to go out and get it, swing and a miss.
Jacob Dickinson.
It's not Cooper?
No, it's Cooper Jenkinson.
Jacob Dickinson. This is like the 7th scratch on this lineup. Jacob Dickinson.
Cooper Jackson.
Don't tell me about anybody else. This young man hitting is named Jacob Dickinson. Okay, we got it. Luckily, we probably have 3 people watching, and none of them are the Dickinsons, so it doesn't matter. Fastball does not get the call. That pushes the count to, I thought it was 3-1, but I guess it's 2-2. So Pepler ready to go. 2-2, 2 outs. And he throws one behind him. Can't get past.
Good block, Maui boy.
Really good job by Keanu Spencer right there. That ball was behind the hitter, and he was able to get over there behind him and keep Tegan Carey from scoring that 4th run of the game. So now it's 3-2, 2 outs. You're going to see the runners take off. There they go. And the pitch ripped down the right field line. That's a fair ball. That's a fair ball by a long way.
Oh, come on.
That's fair by quite a bit. That's by like that far.
Oh, come on.
They're going to call it foul.
Wow.
I don't have the perfect angle, but it sure looked like it was fair by a good amount. The first baseman actually dove for it, and he's a long way off the line, so that probably had to be 2 to 4 feet fair, but with no lines and no umpires, we're going to call it foul. And back we go to 3-2. Runners go. Pitch up and away. Ball 4. So that's an RBI walk as Tegan Carey scores.
Drew Chirazo.
Drew Chirazo strides up to the plate. He's ready to go with the bases loaded. Pepler ready to go. Fastball in, called, strike one. Boy, all the way on the inside corner, all the way on the outside corner. Terrazzo's got some work to do now with 0-2 and 2 outs. Flores got to be ready for a ball in the dirt if he tries to get him to chase a breaking ball. Misses down and away. So Flores at third. Cade Fretz out at second. Jacob Dickinson over at first. And the 1-2. Oh boy. Just missed a little up. And the 1-2. Fastball in, gets sauced. Little soft line driver back to the pitcher. Jack Pepler makes an easy catch. And that ends the inning, but not after the visitors get a 2 spot and go up 4-1. See you in a minute. Well, let's go to the bottom of the third. New pitcher, Gavin Park, in to face Jackson Babylon.
Bablione.
That's not him. Did we get it? We get a different hitter. Someone got thrown out, so Cooper ended up being the third out because Landon Sievert got thrown out stealing.
Hey, who is this? Ethan Clanton.
Ethan Clanton is now at the plate. A 1-1 count, facing Gavin Park. Fastball away, swing and a miss. Fastball down and away, just misses. Just missed there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Clanton. Gavin Park, the lefty. Pitching out of the windup and the pitch. Bounces it down and in. So works a full count here. Park got to try and hold that 4-1 lead. And the 3-2. T, right 3 on the inside corner. Good.
How about Pepler?
Good arm side action. That one kind of came back and shaved the inside corner. Who we got hitting? Our pitcher. So Jack Pepler, who was not on the lineup before, is now up. So we got 1 out. Fastball, strike on the outside. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of 3, 4-1 visitors. Same pitch, same result. Fastball on the outside half, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Park in control here. And the 0-2. Just misses down. 2 strikes. 1 out. The 1-2. Hits the outside corner, fouled off down the third base line. Pepler just staying alive on that one. Just stuck his bat out and got a piece. Trying to stay alive in the at-bat. Fastball middle, grounded out to shortstop. Tegan Carey got to come get it, flip it across to first. That's the second out of the inning.
Cade Carney.
Back to the top of the order for the home team, Cade Carney. He singled up the middle his first at bat. Later got all the way over to third before getting back picked on a ground ball in the infield. The first baseman threw it over to third and got him leading off there. There's a pitch on the inside corner, called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike now to Carney. 2 outs, bottom of 3. The 0-1. Way down and away. Catcher tries to reach out, get a piece. Park ready in the 1-1. Down the middle, ripped pretty good to short. Tegan Carey takes a step back, throws it over to first in the dirt, gets away from the first baseman. Carney going to move up to second on the E6. So hit it pretty hard, but right at Tegan Carey. Carney gets on the air, moves up to second. So 2 outs. 2 outs, runner on second to face Jackson Estes. Estes walked his first time up, moved up to second base, and then got caught stealing, tried to steal third and got caught. Actually ended up in a rundown. Fastball in, just misses, ball 1. Park comes set, takes a look back at Carney. Double checking, triple checking, steps off. Good job by Park there. You're going to change your looks. Everything's going to look different as much as you can. The 1-0 misses down and in, 2-0. $16 pitches into this inning here for Gavin Park. Struck the first guy out looking. Got Jack Pepler to ground out to short. Then got a ground ball by Cade Carney out to short. Got on the air. So that's where we're at, a runner at second, 2 outs. And the pitch misses up and away. 3-0 all of a sudden. Spencer Thomas on deck. Ryan Clotney in the hole. We're going to show the fake bunt. I'm old, but back in my day, you show fake bunt with an open base right there, I'm going to get a freebie in your chest. It's 3-0. I don't care. I'm just going to face the next guy. Yeah, I'll face the next guy. Not a big fan of the... Oh, there you get sauce. Tegan Carey's going to have to come get it hard. Going to have to let it go, and he does. He got him at first base. Got jammed a little bit. It's a little roller out to Tegan Carey. Had to come get it and then let it fly. And that's the third out of the inning. We'll be back in about 1 minute.
Andrew Chippendale.
We go to the top of the fourth. Jack Pepler stays out there for his second inning work, facing Andrew Chippendale. First pitch up and in, misses, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the four, visitors leading 4-1. The 1-0, middle of the plate. Big swing and a miss there by Chippendale. 1-1 now. Fastball misses up and in. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Middle of the plate, big swing and a miss. Looks like he's pulling off a little bit. 2-2 now to Chippendale. Trying to fight his way on to get this 4th inning going for the visiting team. Ground ball hit up the middle. Shortstop comes and gets it, makes the throw across. And that is the first out of the inning. That brings up Cooper Jacobs with 1 out in the top of the 4th. 4 runs on 6 hits for the visitors. They're trying to find a way to get a few more. Popped it up down the right side, moving towards the dugout and out of play.
Hey, Stone.
Yeah.
What's Ryan's name?
What's what?
Ryan. In the blue helmet, Ryan.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Is that his first name though, Ryan?
Ask Enzo.
Enzo doesn't know. He just gave us the name Ryan.
Sorry, folks, you didn't get to hear that, but it was perfect. We're just not sure of the young man on deck's name, and it's a comedy of errors trying to figure it out. That's a blooper down the right field line. That's going to dump in there.
That's not foul.
Jacobs is flying down the line and foul by 15 feet. Well, we're going to call that foul, folks. I must have a bad angle because that ball looked fair by 10, 15 feet. That one was fair.
Wasn't even close.
Fair. Wasn't even close.
All right. Somehow the palatial press box got their way, and that's now a single for Cooper Jacobs because that ball landed quite fair. But
Any outs?
and we have 1 down now with Ryan. What's Ryan's last name? Josh Ryan. There we go.
I like
Okay.
Jack Ryan.
Josh Ryan. Josh is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first AB. First pitch is a strike, so he's chasing 0 and 1. Cooper Jacobs over at first with 1 out. Next pitch to Ryan misses up and in. One ball, 1 strike. Picks over in the dirt. Good job by the first baseman. Looks like Keanu Spencer over there.
Playing catcher.
Pretends to be a catcher. Throws down the knees and takes one in the chest. Keeps it in front of him. So we go to 1-1 on Josh Ryan. Next pitch right there, called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cooper Jacobs at first. Looked like he run pretty well. I'm surprised maybe they don't take a chance and cut him loose. There's a pitch right on the outside corner. Called strike 3. So that's a big second out of the inning in front of Enzo and Teagan. Enzo now to the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Walked in the first and scored. Single in the third and scored. Picks over to first. The 2 out. Leadoff pitch ripped down the right field line and foul. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first is Cooper Jacobs. This is the visiting team hitting right now, and they are up 4-1. Breaking ball misses in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. One-on-one now to Enzo. Trying to find a way to get Tegan Carey to the plate. He's been hot. Another off-speed pitch in the dirt. Good read there by Cooper Jacobs. Fantastic job on the ball in the dirt. Read it in the dirt, took off, got himself into scoring position. That gives Enzo a chance to drive in that 5th run. 2 on, 2 down. Open base, you face Enzo right here. You're not gonna pitch around. That ball gets ripped into right. It's hit pretty deep. Center field looks like he's tracking it, and he has, and that's a fly ball out to right center field. And that ends the inning. And we move to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in a minute.
Thomas.
Off we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off, Spencer Thomas facing Gavin Park out there for his 2nd inning work. 19 pitch first. Thomas hitting the 3-hole for the home team. He singled his first time on a soft liner that kind of fell in front of the right fielder. First pitch misses up and away. 1-0 to Thomas. Park was able to come in and get a strikeout, a ground out, pitch through an error, and now he's on his 2nd inning work. Fastball in the middle, gets jammed out to left field. Left fielder comes hard, calls off Tegan Carey, makes an easy play. So a quick out for Gavin Park there, and that brings up Ryan Klotnia. Klotnia 0 for 1, struck out his first at-bat in the 1st inning. Actually ended the 1st inning. So Klotnia against Park, 4-1, bottom of 4. Fastball in, big swing and a miss.
Stay on it, kid.
0-1 to Klotnia. Park ready in the 0-1. Ooh, just missed, down, good pitch there. That's where you want the lefty to miss. Down for balls, down for strikes. Keep the ball out of the middle of the plate and good things happen. Park ready in the 1-1. Breaking ball, pours it in there. 1-2 now. Got to figure this is going to be breaking ball back ankle or fastball down and away, trying to get him to extend off the plate. Park ready in the 1-2. Fastball away, there it was. Tried to get him to chase something off the plate, a little arm side action there. And that's a quick 2nd out of the inning.
Keanu Spencer.
Brings up Keanu Spencer. He struck out his first at-bat, 0 for 1, leading off the 2nd inning. Park steps off, has to kind of get on the same page with the catcher here. They talk it over. 1 fast, 2 curve. Make sure they're on the same page. Breaking ball, bounces in there, ball 1. Want to know to Spencer? Fastball, paints it over the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Excuse me, bottom of 4. This home team's hitting right now. They are chasing a 4-1.
What is it, Tyler?
Don't blame Keanu. I'd have been looking down and away as well. He stays alive and fouls it off down the right field line. We stay at 2-2.
Oh my God, he's hiding behind the gate.
The 2-2. Middle, big swing by Keanu there. That was, you could tell by his face, that's one he wants back. Not going to get a ton of those. Even at the high school level, you don't get a ton of just cookie fastballs in the middle of the plate. We do the 2-2 again. Change up, good pitch. Took a little bit off, threw him the dead fish. Swings right over it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to top of 5. 4-1 visitors.
4, home team 1.
We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off Tegan Carey. 2 for 2, 2 singles to left. Tegan has been hot in this Firebird Cup. I'm not sure if he's made it out yet. I haven't seen all his games, I don't think, but he has been hot, so I'm sure that the home team is happy to face him with nobody on. So Carey 2 for 2, facing the new pitcher, Connor Endress. Big swing and a miss. Connor Endress now on the mound for the home team. Visitors leading 4-1 in the 0-1. Strike, up and away. No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit a bird.
Fastball misses down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, top of 5 here at Jerry Dawson Field. 4 runs on 6 hits for the visitors. Fastball middle, popped up to the shortstop. Shortstop calls it, makes a routine catch.
John Flores.
Endress gets the first out of the inning. That brings up John Flores, 1 for 2. RBI ground out in the first. We gave him a single on a hard hit ball up the middle in the second. And the pitch. Fastball misses way up and away. The 1-0. Fastball misses down and in. 2-0 now to Flores. John Blackford on deck. And the 2-0. Misses down and in as well. 3-0. Looks like the ball's moving arm side a little bit here. That ball looked like it was going to be in the zone and ended up missing all the way in. 3-0 bounces in there. Flores draws the 1-out walk. That brings up John Blackford.
Slater Spore.
Slater Spore. All right, so we got a Slater Spore is hitting in this spot now. Well, he doesn't have an at-bat today, I don't think. Maybe I missed one earlier. Big swing and a miss. So 1 out, Spore at the plate. Endress on the hill, Flores at first. 4-1 visiting team. Visiting team is currently hitting. With all the jerseys the same, it's hard to tell who's who here. Misses down and away. Evens up the count at 1-1 on Spore. And the 1-1. Way up and in, ball 2. Well, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Spore. Endress on for his first inning of work. Got the first guy to pop up and walked Flores. Now facing Slater Spore in a 2-1 count. Fastball in, big swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And the 2-2. Fouled off down the right side. Stays at 2-2. And the pitch. Middle. Hit out into center field. Center fielders chase it into right center. Gets all the way over and makes the catch. Flores almost all the way to second base. Has to hustle back to first. So good job by the center fielder tracking that ball into deep right center field.
Cade Fretz.
That's the 2nd out of the inning. That brings up Cade Fretz. He's 1 for 2. Flew out to right, singled in the infield his 2nd at bat. Fastball, dead middle, called, strike 1. A 1 to Fretz. 2 outs now. Flores still at first. Got to find a way to get him into scoring position. Fastball misses way up and away. A 1-1. Again, misses way up and away. 2-1 now to Fretz. Four runs on 6 hits for the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits for the home team. We are in the top of the 5th. These are 6-inning games. Boy, takes that one right down the screws again. I'm sure Fretz is saying that 1st and 4th pitch are the ones I'm looking for. Now he's got a battle with 2 strikes. Ripped up the middle, shortstop on the dive, dives over the top of it. Flores gets into second base, so a hard hit ball there by Fretz. Good effort by the shortstop, but it gets through on a single to center. That moves Flores into scoring position, and that brings up Jacob Dickinson. All right. First pitch misses up and away. 2 on, 2 out. 4-1 visitors. Dickinson looking to drive that 5th run in out at second base. The 1-0. Paints the outside corner. 1-1 now. Coach Andy Worth over there at third base trying to find a way to get that 5th run in for the club he's coaching here. Fastball misses up. 2-1 now to Jacob Dickinson. Connor Endress on the hill. It's his first inning of work. Trying to get out of it without giving up a run. The 2-1. Fastball away right there. The 2-2. Fouled it straight back. Good rip there. Like Endress missed in the middle a little bit there. Dickinson got a good rip at it, just missed it. Dickinson actually doesn't have an official at-bat yet today. Has 2 long at-bats, a lot of pitches, and walked both times, so he's 0 for 0 with 2 walks. And once again, he has battled himself into a full count, 3rd consecutive at-bat in a full count. He has seen a ton of pitches in his 3 at-bats. So 3-2, 2 outs, runners go. Fastball misses up and in. And Dickinson ends up getting his 3rd walk of the game. 0 for 0 with 3 walks. And out comes El Gato. Coach Kaipo Spencer is on the way to the mound and on the hop. So Coach Kaipo just gonna try and get him back into a rhythm. We seem to be missing down or up way more than anything else. Let's get the ball down towards the bottom of the strike zone. Let's make the adjustment, right? We just need these guys to swing it. We're in a 4-run game. If they get a hit, they get a hit, but we're not going to give them free bases. So the meeting's over, at least for Coach Spencer. Coach Worth meets with all of his base runners, gets them prepared. Still got a rock pile out on the mound, Ed.
Chirazo.
1 fast, 2 curve. I mean, let's go. Not a lot to talk about once Coach leaves. And here we go. So Drew Chirazo singled and soft line to the pitcher, singled his first at-bat with 1 on in the 2nd. So Chirazo looking for another knock here to try and get a few more runs across. Good job there by Endress. Just pours one across the middle of the plate. Get ahead. I'm sure that's what Coach Spencer told him. Let's get ahead. 0-1 to Chirazo. Misses up. Oh, gets a call. I guess we're going to call that on the check swing as the peanut gallery boos the field umpire. 0-2 misses way away. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Chirazo. Endress did a good job after walking that guy and in a little bit of trouble, came out, got ahead immediately. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the inning. And that, although they got the bases loaded, couldn't push one across, leaves us heading to the bottom of the 5th. Visitors still up 4-1. Huh?
This Jackson misses. Looks like.
I got Landon Sievert should be up.
Yeah, that's not Jackson.
Landon Seaver.
Landon Sievert going to lead us off here in the bottom of the fifth, chasing 3. Gavin Park still out there twirling. He works fast and he throws strikes, folks. First pitch, down and away. He's got it. He's got the fastball that's arm side action and the breaking ball that goes back ankle or backdoors you, and he works quick and throws strikes. Fastball misses down and in. The 1-1 to Sievert. Middle, rolls it over to short. Teagan stays back, gets the candy hop, makes a good throw over. That's the quick first out, 6-3.
Cooper Jackson.
34 pitches into this outing. And Gavin Park now going to face Cooper Jackson. He hit a ball hard last at bat, lined out to right field. It just went right to the right fielder, but he hit the ball hard. Jackson Babylon is the on-deck hitter.
Mason, no, not Mason. Jackson.
First pitch misses. The 1-0. Right down the middle. Hit into right a little bit. Right fielder's got to turn one way, turn the other way, turn the other way, circle it, chase it, and catch it. That's a big second out. He circled that baby.
Jackson Babillon.
Chased it down and caught it for the second out of the inning. Now it's Jackson Babillon. He struck out his first time facing Gavin Park. He was the first guy that Park faced. Park looking to go 3 strong here, trying to keep this a 3-run game. Fastball misses up and away. Fastball misses up. Two and 0 now to Babillon. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-1 bounces it in there. 3-1. Like I said, Park working his 3rd inning of work. So far, Park's only let 1 base runner on, and that actually came on an error, so otherwise he would be perfect. He has not walked a hitter, hasn't given up a hit. And he's looking to get out of this right now. A 3-2 count to Jackson Babillon. And the full count pitch. Down the middle, fouled straight back. Good job there by both guys. Babillon staying alive. Park just pouring it in there. You're going to have to hit your way on with 2 outs. Park ready in the 3-2. Got him on the outside half. Strike 3 and we end the inning. A great outing here by Gavin Park. He goes 3 innings, faces 1 above the minimum. That was on an error, and a great job by Gavin Park. We go to what we're going to call the 9th, because this is it, and we'll be back. Off to the top of the 6th. Ethan Haas leading off against Connor Endress. I think is still out there pitching. Sure is. Popped it up. That's right at us. Just missed. Ron Stone makes no effort to make that play. We go to 0-1. Fastball down and away. Good rip again by Haas. Fouled it off down the right field line. 0-2. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. This is last rips for both teams. And the 0-2. Misses down and in. Haas looking to try and fight his way on here. Bounced it in there, 2-2. Endress trying to get his team back in the dugout to get their last rips. In the 2-2. Bounced it in there again. All of a sudden looked like Endress aiming it a little bit. Can't try. Got to let it fly. So now it's 3-2. Haas trying to fight his way on. Create a big inning. Fastball chopped out to shortstop. Got to come get it. Third baseman's going to cut across, make the play instead. Flips it over to first base, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting Cooper Jacobs.
That brings up Cooper Jacobs. He's 1 for 2. Had an RBI ground out in the 2nd and a bloop single down the right field line in the 4th. Fouled off down the right field line.
Yeah, but if they win, they're 1-2 and they're 1-2. They're gonna. I don't know who's gonna have less.
Fastball down and in, swing and a miss.
No, they do. That's their only hope. But these guys, I thought, had to win. Period. They're already in.
No, it's runs allowed. I'm just saying.
We're having a discussion down here about who's going to get into the championship game tomorrow, and I'm not sure any of the kids know.
No.
I know that the Logan Box are, what, 2-0, 3-0?
3-0.
And they're in. So then it's between the Klotnias, the Stones, the Apodakas, and the Floreses, and nobody can figure it out. It could be that there's going to be 3 teams at 1-3 and 1 team 3-0. Is that right?
Have to score 7 to be in it.
Ah.
So, I mean,
So we got a runs against, runs scored type of thing going on. 3-2 now to Cooper Jacobs. So they really need him to get on base to give him a chance. Sounds like they got to score at least 3 more in this inning. Ground ball out to short. Shortstop comes and gets it. Flips it across on the run. Makes the second out of the inning. So 2 down now.
Cody Estes.
That brings up Cody Estes with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Estes ready. Endress misses down and in. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss there by Estes. Ball got up and in on him a little bit. Took a big hack. Didn't get it. Endress trying to finish up his second inning of work. Fastball away. Misses out. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the top of the 6th. Last rips for the visitors. 2-1 misses high. Ball 3. This team begging to get Enzo and Teagan in the top of that order up there with runners on base. The 3-1. He takes it on the outside corner. I don't know if maybe the seniors kind of coerced him into taking the 3-1 because they want to hit. The 3-2. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. He strikes out. And that will end the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Last rips for the home team. Chasing 3. Andrew Chippendall taking the mound. He's the closer today in a 4-1 game in a save situation. Facing Tyler Gifford, I believe.
Tyler Gifford.
So Gifford steps in, trying to get base runners going because they are down. Misses down and away. Shows a bunt. Shows a bunt. He needs base runners, although we'll see. Flores moves in from third. Misses down, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Haven't seen Chippendall pitch yet, so this is the first time we've seen him out there, and they put him in a spot where he's the closer. He's got to make it happen. There he goes and paints one over the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. This is bottom of 6, last rips for the home team. They got 1 run on 3 hits. Much cleaner game today than we've seen. Total of maybe 2 errors total in the whole game. So 3-1 now to Gifford as Chippendall falls behind. The 3-1 to Gifford. Oh, threw it behind him.
Wrong side.
So base on balls to Gifford. That brings up the top of the order, Cade Carney. Carney 1 for 2, singled up the middle, ground ball to short. Stole a base in the first inning. Moved up to third on a pass ball in the first inning, then got back picked. So Carney up with nobody out, runner on first. Chippendall picks over. Chippendall ready in the 0-0. Breaking ball, misses down and away. Want to know to Carney. Comes set and the 1-0. Right down the middle, ripped past the first baseman on the dive. That ball gets into right field. Bounces it in there. Makes a bad throw over to third and lets both base runners move into scoring position. Looks like that lead base runner, Tyler Gifford, would have been out if they would have just hit the cutoff. Tegan Carey was right there in the middle of the diamond. You hit him in the chest, he's going to relay that over and probably get you that big first out of the inning. Instead, the throw goes wild. Now both runners move up into scoring position. And you've got runners on second and third, nobody out.
Oh.
Fouled it off.
Come on, Estes. I want to see a comeback.
Estes is 0 for 1. He walked in the first inning, got caught stealing, trying to steal third. Grounded out to short in his second at bat. First pitch was a swinging foul ball. So Chippendall back in there. He's got to focus on the hitter. Those 2 runs out there don't mean anything. If you're just trying to win the game here, you got to get your hitter. Tying run is at the plate, and that's who you care about, which is also why you see the infield back. They'll give up those 2 runs. Just aren't going to want to let this hitter get on base. Ball misses down and in. Good block by Spohr behind the plate. One-on-one to Estes. Fastball paints the outside corner, down and away. Good pitch there by Chippendall. That's where he's got to live. Life of a soft tossing lefty. Work arm side, let it work out off the plate, show inside and work back out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. The pitch to Estes. Breaking ball down and in. Doesn't get the call. Good pitch there by Chippendall, just missed. Right location. I think he had Estes frozen a little bit. Ball just carried inside. So 2-2 now to Estes. And the 2-2. Puts the call all the way on the inside corner. I think that one might have been a little in.
Spencer
but
Thomas.
You know what? You got to swing it. Umpire with a big zone. Let it fly, Junior. Never know. We don't want them to decide. So a huge strikeout looking for Chippendale. That brings up Spencer Thomas. Still the tying runs. Thomas is 1 for 2. Single to right on a soft line drive. And fly out to left. Chippendale breaks out to Uncle Charlie. Spencer Thomas bails towards the first base dugout, and Chippendale just flutters that thing in there like a shuttlecock for strike 1. Another breaking ball down and away. Misses, ball 1. 1-1 now. Probably been a while since Spencer's seen a big loopy left-handed breaking ball, so the 1-1. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Again, the tying run is Spencer Thomas. So the infield is back again. They're gonna give up a run for an out. Give up 2 runs for an out at this point. They really don't care. They just want to get an out. Care about the hitter. Fastball down and away. Gets called down. Pretty close. Good place for Chippendale to be, but he misses. So now it goes 3-1, and Chippendale's got to go get him now. Throw it in there, see how far he can hit it, because you can't afford to put the tying run on.
You wouldn't know, Cal.
Fastball painted over the outside corner. 3-2 now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of 6. The home team, last rips right here. They got 1 run on 4 hits. They got runners on 2nd and 3rd. Cade Carney on 2nd. Tyler Gifford over at 3rd, and that is ball 4. So Chippendale walks Spencer Thomas to put the tying run.
Ryan Klotnia.
And that brings up Ryan Klotnia. Klotnia 0 for 2. Struck out a couple times so far in this game. Now with the bases loaded. First pitch down and away, swing and a miss.
Pitch, kid. You pitch, Rob.
0-1 now to Klotnia. Chippendale comes set, and the pitch. Breaking ball down and in. Swing and a miss. Runner's coming. And the catcher doesn't throw it to the pitcher, but instead picks it up with his glove to get back. That's a big move up on the bases. The run isn't what's important. What's important is that moves Spencer Thomas up to 2nd base, and now the tying run is now in scoring position. Klotnia swung at that big breaking ball, so it's 0-2 on Klotnia, and the 0-2. Oh! And Chippendale flutters a breaking ball in there. Klotnia freezes, and that thing floats right back over the dish for the 2nd out of the inning. So Klotnia goes down. That brings up Keanu Spencer in a 4-2 game. Spencer 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. Chippendale ready in the pitch. Misses up and away. Infield deep as they can get. Should be telling each other, keep the ball in the infield no matter what. Leave your feet. Do what you have to do. Fastball misses up. Here's where your pitching coach maybe in the regular season would be saying, we're going to make our decisions here based on our hitters here, and depending on what Chippendale steps off as Cade Carney keeps jumping around over there at 3rd base. Not sure why he's worried about that guy. I'd be worried about the guy at 2nd. That's the tying run. Fastball down and away. Keanu takes a big rip, fouls it off. Outfielders should be talking. You got to try and throw that guy out at the plate. Chippendale does have an open base to work with if he needs it. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and in. So 3-1 now to Spencer. Not sure I'm giving up a cookie here. Got to know who's on deck. Got to know why you would consider not forcing the winning run to swing it. But at the same point, starting over is not a terrible thing. It does give all of your guys out there
Landon Seaver.
a place to get an automatic force out versus having to throw it across. So now you got bases loaded. 2 outs. That brings up Landon Sievert with 2 outs and the bases loaded in a 2-run game. The 0-0 misses down. Ball 1. Chippendale got to go after this guy now. Don't want to put the tying run at third. Got to go get him. See what happens. There's a fastball in. Gets the call. Up on the inside corner. Good pitch there by Chippendale. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bases juiced. Bottom of the 9th. Can Chippendale finish it up and earn his first career high school save? Fastball misses down and away. 2-1 now. Carney still out at third. Spencer Thomas out at second. Keanu Spencer over at first, and the 2-1. Misses down and in again. Now it's getting a little nerve-wracking, I'm assuming, for the visitors as Landon Sievert has worked himself into a good hitter's count. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Got to go get him. Misses away. Another walk now by Chippendale. Now he's got 3 out of his last 4 hitters. He has walked. And it brings up Cooper Jackson. 0 for 2, line out to right, fly out to right. So he walks in a run. We got a pinch hitter. Is that right? It's not Cooper Jackson. Ethan Clatton. Ethan Clatton is the hitter. And he's faced Chippendale here with the bases loaded. Tying run at third base now in a 4-3 game. Chippendale pours one over the middle to get ahead. Good job there. Take your chances early in the count. Got to work ahead. The 0-1. Ripped into center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch on the run and ends it. So Chippendale gets in a little trouble. Fights his way back and earns his first career save here at the high school level. Folks, that's the game. We'll be back tomorrow with the championship of the Firebird Cup. We will see you tomorrow.